Welcome back to Inside Drag Racing during the 19th Annual International Drag Racing Hall of Fame induction ceremony here in Gainesville, Florida. Coming up, our next inductee into this year's class, Hayden Proffitt, who was one of the most versatile racers ever. He could and did drive everything, and he was even a part of the funny cars that we came to know today during the debut of them in the 1967 U.S. Nationals.
And I want to thank my old friend that helped me through the years, Marvin Ratcliffe, M&H Tires. Please turn to page 2. Okay. Well, I lost it. I'm sorry. Thank you much.
Our next inductee into this year's class of the International Drag Racing Hall of Fame was an engine builder in his own right, but he saw a need for fuel delivery, and what he did revolutionized the way we know drag racing today with the big red pump. And Big Daddy Don Garlitz has more on that from his museum in Ocala, Florida.
Sid Waterman. Now, there's a name that really goes back into the past. I remember him when he raced the fuel dragster when they were slingshots. You sat in the back. I spent time at Mickey Thompson's. We're talking about the early 60s now. And Sid Waterman worked in the piston shop at Mickey Thompson. Then later he became a complete engine shop himself, Sid Waterman Engines. But Sid Waterman's real claim to fame is right here. Big Red. 38 gallons a minute this pump puts out. It was so much fuel that Sid Waterman built an underdrive for it so that it would run slower than the normal pumps. They thought that was way too much fuel. I caught on to that real quick. I took one of those underdrives. I took the guts out of it. I ran a shaft straight through it. I turned Big Red 1-to-1 on this car right here, the black car, Swamp Rat 26. I won the Indy Nationals in 1984. I won the World Finals in 1984, all because of Big Red. And it gave me the popularity to get a sponsor to come back in '85 and win 2 world championships using Big Red. Yes, sir. Sid Waterman belongs in the Hall of Fame because of this pump that he invented and built with his own 2 hands.
I've been fortunate to made many contacts in this sport. This is not about me. This is about the people who I've surrounded myself and been fortunate enough to surround myself with. And I'm not just talking about my crew members, my family, my employees, but everybody involved in motorsports have been my mentor. I've learned from each and every one of you. Chris Karamessinis, Tim and Kim Richards, and of course, Ronnie Swearingen. We see a lot of them there. There's a lot of people here who I owe this to. Carl, what can I say? Truly my best friend. My family. My lovely wife, Judy, of 41 years. My daughters, Chris and Kelly. This has just been more than I could ever expect. But there's a lot of other people involved in this. The people that are employed by Waterman Racing. There's 10 of us. And that's all it needs to do what we've done. Who would have thought 50 years ago, when I drove my MG, Chevy-powered MG, out to Fremont Drag Strip on opening day, that I would wind up standing here in the Hall of Fame. This is absolutely amazing, and I'm here to thank each and every one of you. It's been spectacular. I know there's 100 of you out there that I owe the respect to talk about, but I don't want to become Gary Beck. So